In a whirlwind of developments surrounding Elon Musk, the tech billionaire finds himself at the center of multiple high-stakes narratives that intertwine business politics and regulatory scrutiny. As the new Trump administration looms, Musk's ventures are under intense scrutiny with implications that could reshape the tech landscape in the United States. One of the most pressing issues at hand is the Securities and Exchange Commission's (SEC) recent lawsuit against Musk, alleging he misled shareholders during his acquisition of Twitter, now rebranded as X. The SEC claims that Musk's failure to disclose his significant stake, over $500 million, resulted in him underpaying for the social media company by more than $150 million. According to the lawsuit, Musk's delayed disclosure allowed him to purchase shares at artificially low prices, a move the SEC argues is a violation of federal securities laws. Musk, who acquired Twitter for approximately $44 billion in October 2022, has dismissed the SEC's actions, labeling the agency as a totally broken organization that engages in political dirty work. This legal battle could mark a significant chapter in Musk's contentious relationship with regulatory bodies, particularly as the SEC prepares for a leadership transition under Trump's incoming administration. Simultaneously, Musk's ambitions appear to extend into the semiconductor industry, with rumors circulating that he is eyeing a potential acquisition of Intel. According to reports, Musk is involved in discussions alongside Qualcomm and GlobalFoundries, raising speculation about a significant shift in Intel's direction. Analysts have noted that this potential deal could invigorate Intel, especially under a more business-friendly administration. Shares of Intel surged nearly 10% following the news, reflecting investor optimism regarding Musk's potential influence in revitalizing the company. Although these discussions remain speculative, they highlight Musk's relentless pursuit of innovation and market dominance across different sectors. In the realm of space exploration, Musk's company, SpaceX, faced a setback as its latest test flight of the Starship rocket ended in failure shortly after launch from Texas. The upper stage of the rocket was lost due to a rapid unscheduled disassembly, although the Super Heavy booster successfully returned to the launch pad. Musk characterized the incident as a valuable learning experience, emphasizing that success comes from what we learn. The failure comes amid competing narratives in the space industry, particularly following the successful launch of Amazon's Blue Origin New Glenn rocket, underscoring the fierce competition between Musk and fellow billionaire Jeff Bezos. Adding to the complexity of Musk's situation is the broader political context. As the Trump administration prepares to take office, concerns are growing regarding the intersection of technology, wealth, and governance. Julie Su, acting labor secretary under President Biden, expressed fears that the new administration could undermine pro-worker policies, reflecting a broader anxiety among advocates for economic reform. The tech industry's influence in Washington is palpable, with figures like Musk and Bezos at the forefront of this dynamic. As these intersecting narratives unfold, Musk's next moves could have profound implications not only for his businesses but also for the regulatory environment and the future of technological development in the U.S. With a potential Intel acquisition on the horizon, ongoing legal challenges, and the tumultuous landscape of space exploration, all eyes remain fixed on Musk as he navigates this complex web of opportunities and challenges. The coming months will undoubtedly reveal how this multifaceted saga will impact the technology sector and beyond. Especially as the political landscape shifts under a new administration, in a dynamic intersection of politics and technology, the nascent Department of Government Efficiency (DOGE), led by President-elect Donald Trump and tech magnates Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, aims to reshape the landscape of federal governance. As the countdown to the inauguration begins, anticipation is mounting over how this innovative yet controversial initiative will tackle the staggering $36 trillion national debt and the pervasive issue of government waste. The DOGE initiative is not merely a bureaucratic restructuring, it represents a bold vision for a leaner, more accountable government. "We have a historic opportunity to tackle the big problems keeping our economy back," stated Ramaswamy, emphasizing the dual goals of cutting unnecessary expenditures and reforming regulations. The Commission seeks to streamline operations and eliminate what they term as reckless government spending that has characterized past administrations. With an advisory board reportedly composed of Silicon Valley leaders and everyday Americans, DOGE aims to inject a tech-savvy approach into governmental efficiency. Musk and Ramaswamy have hinted at a lean team of small government crusaders who will be tasked with not only advising on budget cuts, but also spearheading operational reforms across federal agencies. However, the details of this staffing remain somewhat nebulous, with notable figures like William McGinley and Katie Miller already announced as key players. Critics, however, have expressed skepticism. Legal experts have warned that the Commission's reliance on certain Supreme Court precedents to justify regulatory rollbacks may face significant legal challenges. Furthermore, the implications of employing a mix of unpaid positions alongside compensated roles raise questions about potential conflicts of interest and the overall efficacy of such a structure. The potential impact of DOGE is underscored by the enormity of the issues it aims to address. With projections suggesting that the national debt could balloon to nearly 180% of GDP by 2053, the urgency for reform is palpable. Americans for Prosperity, a conservative advocacy group, has outlined several focal points for DOGE, including the elimination of corporate cronyism, reducing healthcare costs, and curbing fraud that drains taxpayer dollars. Their recommendations also extend to overhauling the budget process, which they argue is currently mired in inefficiencies that hinder legislative accountability. As the DOGE initiative gathers momentum, it remains to be seen how effectively it can navigate the political landscape and achieve its ambitious objectives. The early signs of collaboration with tech industry giants suggest a unique blend of innovation and traditional governance, but the path ahead is fraught with challenges. Looking ahead, the coming year will be critical for DOGE and its leaders. As they carve out their operational framework and face the realities of federal bureaucracy, the success or failure of this initiative could set a precedent for future governance strategies in an increasingly complex political environment. For now, the eyes of the nation remain fixed on how this unconventional coalition will transform the dialogue around government efficiency in the years to come. In a shocking incident that highlights the potential dangers of automated car washes, a Tesla Model X owner, Tyler Vallett, found himself in a frightening situation when his vehicle sustained significant damage during a routine cleaning. Vallett's harrowing experience has raised questions about the safety protocols in place at car wash facilities and the responsibilities of both customers and operators. While preparing for a client meeting, Vallett entered the whitewater car wash expecting a straightforward cleaning. What followed was anything but ordinary. As his Model X was pulled through the wash, Vallett was startled by repeated loud bangs described as POW POW POW. He initially believed someone was attempting to break his windows. In a TikTok video recounting the incident, Vallett explained, "I'm banging on the window and I'm screaming and I'm honking the horn for them to stop." The source of the chaos turned out to be a tangled yellow tow strap which had become lodged in the car wash's machinery. This strap, likely left by a previous vehicle, was repeatedly striking Vallett's Model X, causing extensive damage to the windows and body. Upon exiting the car, Vallett assessed the destruction, noting several shattered spots on the glass and significant impacts on the car's frame. As Vallett dealt with the aftermath of the incident, he expressed his frustration over the car wash's protocols. He reported that the establishment was ultimately apologetic and agreed to replace the damaged windows and repair the rear fender. However, the insurance process has proven to be a complicated ordeal, with Vallett needing to navigate the intricacies of his own insurance while also dealing with the car wash's insurer. It's a big mess, because only one place is certified to work on a Tesla, Valet lamented, underscoring the difficulties that can arise from such incidents. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance when using automated services. Experts recommend that vehicle owners should always inspect their cars for damage immediately after exiting a car wash. According to a report from Progressive Insurance, before leaving the car wash, check the interior and exterior of your vehicle for damage so that you can report it immediately. This proactive approach could help prevent the arduous process of dealing with insurance claims and repairs. The broader implications of Valet's experience extend beyond individual inconvenience. As electric vehicles like the Tesla Model X become more prevalent, the automotive industry must consider how traditional services like car washes can adapt to these vehicles' unique requirements. The incident has ignited discussions within online communities, with some users advocating for touchless car washes as a safer alternative to traditional methods. In conclusion, the frightening ordeal faced by Tyler Valet in the car wash serves as a cautionary tale for all vehicle owners. As technology progresses and more drivers opt for electric vehicles, it remains critical for service providers to ensure their equipment is properly maintained and that staff are trained to recognize and mitigate potential hazards. As the discourse around automated vehicle care evolves, customers should remain informed and vigilant, ensuring their vehicles are protected from avoidable damage. The future of vehicle maintenance may increasingly hinge on a balance between convenience and safety, and the ever-evolving landscape of space exploration. Setbacks are often as defining as triumphs. This was underscored during the latest test flight of SpaceX's ambitious Starship rocket, which ended in failure just minutes after its launch from Boca Chica, Texas. The incident has prompted widespread discussions about the challenges and risks inherent in pioneering space travel, especially as rivals such as Blue Origin strive to carve out their own niches in the competitive arena. The Starship's 7th test mission took place on January 16, 2025, and while the Super Heavy booster successfully returned to its launch pad, the upper stage of the rocket experienced what SpaceX described as a rapid unscheduled disassembly during its ascent burn. Teams will continue to review data from today's flight test to better understand root cause, SpaceX communicated via social media platform X, emphasizing that the primary goal of such tests is to glean valuable insights that will enhance future missions. Elon Musk, SpaceX's CEO, shared details about the incident, suggesting that an oxygen and fuel leak above the ship's engine firewall may have contributed to the mishap. He remained optimistic, stating that improved versions of both the Starship and its booster are already prepared for future launches, hinting at a quick turnaround despite the setback. Nothing so far suggests pushing next launch past next month, he added, signaling SpaceX's unwavering commitment to its launch schedule. The test flight garnered significant attention, with a reported 7.2 million views on SpaceX's livestream. However, the aftermath of the launch has raised questions about safety and regulatory compliance, particularly after reports emerged of debris landing in the Turks and Caicos Islands. The Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) has initiated an investigation into the incident, as officials confirmed they had altered flight paths for nearby aircraft during the event to ensure safety. Compounding the challenges faced by SpaceX, a new report has surfaced regarding property damage claims linked to the explosion. Residents near the launch site have reported issues, prompting a wider inquiry into the environmental and community impacts of such high-stakes launches. As the FAA continues to evaluate the situation, the implications for regulatory oversight in commercial spaceflight are becoming increasingly apparent. In the midst of this turbulence, SpaceX is pressing forward with its operations. Just 2 days after the Starship test failure, a Falcon 9 rocket is scheduled to launch 27 Starlink satellites, underscoring the company's resilience and ability to pivot quickly in the face of adversity. This launch marks the first since the Starship incident and highlights SpaceX's ongoing commitment to expanding its satellite internet service, which has garnered substantial attention and user adoption worldwide. As the space race heats up with both Musk and Bezos vying for dominance in the commercial space sector, the outcomes of these recent events will likely shape the future trajectory of their respective companies. The ongoing developments in SpaceX's Starship program, coupled with the regulatory scrutiny it faces, will serve as a critical test of the company's ability to navigate the challenges of innovation and safety in the high-stakes world of space exploration. As we look ahead, the tension between ambition and caution will undoubtedly define the next chapters in this thrilling saga of human ingenuity. In a dramatic twist in the ongoing saga of Elon Musk's acquisition of Twitter, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) has filed a lawsuit alleging that Musk misled shareholders by failing to disclose his significant stake in the company prior to completing the acquisition. This lawsuit filed in federal court claims that by withholding information about his ownership of over $500 million worth of Twitter stock, Musk was able to acquire the social media platform, now rebranded as X, at an artificially low price, ultimately costing investors more than $150 million. The SEC's allegations paint a troubling picture of Musk's dealings during the months leading up to the $44 billion acquisition in October 2022. According to the lawsuit, Musk failed to notify the public of his growing stake in Twitter for 11 days, a delay that allowed him to purchase shares at a price that did not reflect his substantial ownership interest. The SEC's complaint states, because Musk failed to timely disclose his beneficial ownership, he was able to make these purchases from the unsuspecting public at artificially low prices. Musk's response to the lawsuit has been combative. In a post on X, he dismissed the SEC as a totally broken organization, criticizing their focus on his case, while alleging that more serious crimes go unpunished. His legal counsel Alex Spiro has echoed this sentiment, labeling the SEC's proposed settlement of $263 million, which includes a $40 million penalty and $45 million in interest, as exorbitant and unprecedented. Spiro argues that Musk did not act willfully to harm investors and describes the lawsuit as a sham. The SEC is seeking a jury trial and has requested that Musk be required to pay back his unjust enrichment from the acquisition. The implications of this lawsuit extend beyond the immediate financial penalties. It marks another chapter in Musk's fraught relationship with federal regulators. Musk has previously clashed with the SEC, notably in 2018 when he and Tesla settled for $40 million over tweets that suggested he could take the company private. As the legal proceedings unfold, they are likely to be among the final actions taken by the SEC under the Biden administration, with Chairman Gary Gensler set to depart shortly after the new presidential administration takes office. Musk's ongoing political engagement, particularly his support for Donald Trump's return to the presidency, adds another layer of complexity to the situation. Trump has indicated that he would nominate a cryptocurrency advocate, Paul Atkins, to lead the SEC, which could signal a shift in regulatory approach. Amid the turmoil surrounding Musk's legal challenges, his influence continues to resonate within the cryptocurrency community, particularly with Dogecoin. Just days after the SEC's lawsuit, Musk ignited speculation by tweeting about a potential collaboration between Dogecoin and government initiatives, declaring, "Now at Doge we'll do this with government." This comment stirred excitement among his millions of followers, suggesting unexpected possibilities for the meme-based cryptocurrency to play a role in public services. The juxtaposition of Musk's legal challenges with his provocative influence in the crypto space underscores the unpredictable nature of his public persona. As the SEC's lawsuit proceeds, it will not only shape the future of Musk's business dealings, but also test the boundaries of regulatory oversight in the rapidly evolving tech landscape. Looking ahead, the outcome of this case could set significant precedents for how major investors disclose their stakes in publicly traded companies, as well as the SEC's approach to enforcement under future leadership. In a significant demonstration of the burgeoning collaboration between the United States and India, Elon Musk recently hosted a delegation of prominent Indian business leaders at SpaceX's Starbase facility in Texas. This unprecedented event, organized by the India Global Forum (IGF), provided a platform for in-depth discussions on technology innovation and the pivotal role India plays in the global landscape. The visit, which took place on January 17, 2025, included a comprehensive tour of SpaceX's cutting-edge facilities and an exclusive viewing of the successful launch and booster catch of SpaceX's Starship Flight 7. Musk, who has been at the forefront of technological advancement through his various ventures, emphasized the potential for deeper collaboration between the two nations, particularly in the fields of technology and space exploration. Things are trending positive. I'm certainly in favor of lowering trade barriers to increase commerce between the US and India, Musk stated during a moderated discussion. His remarks reflected growing optimism about the future of US-India relations, suggesting that reducing trade barriers could catalyze increased investment and innovation. The delegation, which comprised key figures from various sectors, including technology, manufacturing, and renewable energy, engaged in discussions that addressed critical global challenges. Topics of interest included the transformative role of technology in finance and regulation, partnerships in space exploration, and advancements in artificial intelligence (AI). Musk shared insights into the ambitions of his companies, particularly Neuralink, which has made strides in brain-computer interface technology, revealing that a third patient has received a Neuralink brain implant. This development underscores the rapid advancements in the field, which Musk believes could revolutionize how humans interact with machines. Musk's comments on AI were particularly noteworthy. He expressed confidence that Grok 3, an upcoming iteration of the AI he is developing, will soon become the most sophisticated AI globally. The goal of SpaceX is to expand the scope and scale of consciousness beyond what we know to understand what questions to ask about the answer that is the universe, he explained. Highlighting his vision for leveraging technology to push the boundaries of human understanding. The IGF's founder Manoj Ladva echoed Musk's sentiments, stating this event underscores the growing importance of collaboration between India and global pioneers in shaping a sustainable and technology-driven future. Ladva emphasized that as the world navigates complex challenges, such collaborative efforts are essential. He remarked, democracies thrive when they work together. This moment underscores the need for collaboration, bold ideas, and shared purpose. Prominent members of the Indian delegation included Prashant Ruya of ASIC Capital, Ritesh Agarwal of OYO, and Kalyan Raman of Flipkart, among others. Their presence at the event not only highlights the significance of the meeting, but also the collective ambitions of Indian entrepreneurs to engage with leading global innovators. As discussions at Starbase unfolded, the overarching theme was the shared vision for leveraging technology to address pressing global issues. With India increasingly recognized as a key player in the global innovation ecosystem, the potential for powerful partnerships that emerge from such engagements promises to reshape industries and improve lives. Looking ahead, the outcomes of this meeting may pave the way for enhanced collaboration between the two nations, especially in technology and innovation, as both continue to navigate an ever-evolving global landscape. With Musk leading the charge in technological advancements and Indian entrepreneurs poised for growth, the future holds significant promise for mutual progress and development.